Ah. Ah, ya. Oh.
Have a load of this! Shouldn't get careless. Harden up.
Gotcha.
Don't be a killjoy.
Shine down.
You just take cover.
Now you shall perish.
Miscalculated.
Illusion shattered. Who is one?
That seemed to work. You
Busted.
need to hurry up.
Everyone hold hands.
Roast and fry. This one's well done.
Gotcha. Take it easy.
An unfortunate fault.
Wind, hear me.
So quiet.
Terus sedikit lagi. Is it clutch? Clutch? Oh yeah. 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 Okay. Kung enggak, terjebak ke sana. Omoimashita.
You'll get frostbite.
You get frostbite.
I
I've
see
been there.
everything.
This should be fun.
Game's up. Time's over. Temple of Wisdom. There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal. Illusion shattered. Who is one? Look at me. Just once more.
Evening ala-ala aja. Terus main camp. Aduh, lift. 뭐지? Ketiga 4. Oh, what's that? Random.
This may turn a little. There is no escape. Busted. Barbados. Go. Share my knowledge. Here comes the catch. Shine down. Now you shall perish.
Jaga. Oke. Tinggal. Underneath. 이거 뭐지? 정리지. 어디세요? 아이쇼. Wish. I'm on the bottom. We got the. We gotta play.
Take it easy. easy.
Yes! Yes, we are. Wala.
Easy money.
Oh,
There is no escape! Gotcha!
Let's change tactics.
Shine down! Easy money.
easy me.
Take it easy.
Easy you. Enggak deh. Set me free. I'm a play you are the
This blinding sunlight is such a pain. No way I can get a nap in this weather.
Wih, gitu dong.
Take it easy. Take it easy.
Gitu. Nadanya begitu. Tapi nggak tahu kenapa. Goblok lupa. Udah lah. Main camp.
Take it easy.
Tanam sini betul. Coba pusat.
Take it easy.
Make yourselves at home. Illusion shut. Commit it to memory.
Quietly now.
Go as one.
You can't run!
This way for realism.
There is no escape. Things are about to get dicey. Take it easy.
You need to hurry up!
Wind, hear me. Everyone hold hands. I see everything.
Let's end this quickly!
Not breaking a sweat.
I might kill my ex.
Shine down.
Yeah, this was well done!
Share my knowledge.
Let's end this
A
quickly.
minute to memory. Fullest blood.
Inazuma shines eternal! Erase all threats! Barbados, guide us!
Game's up. Fun's over. Gotcha.
This isn't good.
What a pleasant surprise.
Oh, nulis ya. Agak susah nyarinya kalau begitu. Dulu ya, Der. Berbaik here.
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
Become one of my stress reliever lately karena misinya akhir ini lumayan cukup bukan nggak menantang ya, lebih menenangkan gitu. Jadi ya seru sih. Turun bawah. Lucu. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Atas saya. Wow, dapet nggak? Ada yang nyangka ya? fascinating journey. Lagunya nggak tahu kenapa aja lumayan cukup menenangkan pikiran. Apa karena sering dengar kali ya gitu ya. Sacred Seal. I might kill my eyes. God. Another one. Another one. Thank you. I might kill my ex. Not the base idea. I might. Sezabinti Fatime. Astaga.
Take it easy.
Astaga. I've been searching that shit for a freaking whole time. Kayak astaga. Mau marah. Nggak bisa. Nggak bisa banget. Nggak bisa banget. Ya Allah. Ada aja gua. Marah banget tuh. Ya bisa. Kita nggak bisa. Kita sudah kuat. Kita nggak kuat. Dan ada terus Q. Kalau bahasa orang.
Happy to oblige.
Shit.
Busted.
Committed to memory.
There is no escape.
Everyone hold hands.
Gotcha.
Oh, banyak orangnya. Oke. I need to obelisk. Primal obelisk. Ternyata banyak yang kurang, Zai. I like. Gitu juga sih. Gue tuh belum 100% dan this freaking place. Like, what the fuck, bro? Ini, wih,
Take it easy.
Allah. Happy ending. Enggak juga sih. Gimana sih? Arah-arah belum jadi solo. Sumpah anjir. Arah bapak. Capek nyari arah-arahnya. Worth it sih, tapi capek.
Take it easy.
Want to taste of
Quietly now.
One with nature.
The wrong test subject.
Tiga. Gimana? Empat ya.
Yeah. Into the wind.
Just go get him, Uruguay! Forest?
Gotcha.
One with nature.
Let's sweeten the deal! Stay put!
Gutsy.
The wind knows me. Falling leaves adorn my...
Busted. Take it easy.
많은 분들이 더글로리 혜성이의 모습으로도 날 알아주시거나 뒤에 인터뷰를 보고 날 알아주셔서
서울 충청도를 가는 최초입니다. 반갑습니다. 단축 힐스데이를 저희 입학을 했고
아마 출입대 아마 출입대에서
되게 토익하고 똑똑해지는 느낌.
우아하고 고급미 넘치는 사람으로만 보이셨지만
Time to go to work.
진실보다는 진짜
Into the wind.
Let's end this now.
Ready, go!
Now you're testing my patience. Well, meet again.
Forest, up!
Hai Mike ya, Mike. pyro. Makin baik.
Gotcha.
As one with wind and cloud.
Take it easy. Here comes the catch.
Yeah, you great.
Busted.
Gue konsis dengan wanita-wanita atau laki-laki dari elektro gaya gitu. Elektro. Hahaha.
The campaign begins.
The campaign begins.
You are not in trouble.
Emerge. I'm always watching.
Where do you think you're going? I'll take my
Eyes on me!
Zombie.
Let's spark things up a little.
Apa?
Shine down. Now you shall perish.
Apa namanya? Aizwan.
Illusion shattered. Right now, right here. There is no escape.
How regretful.
In your dreams, maybe. Just forget about it, will you?
Lagi baru datang. Ya. Tenaga. Tapi sumpah lagunya Kuasa, suara Kuasa itu sebenarnya menenangkan sebetulnya, kayak yang apalagi dikunci dia pas ya, kayak dia kan bukan main ya, kayak low support gitu, low support lah, low support, ada yang main ada yang high. Nah di Mamamoo tuh udah ketahuan gitu yang low-nya siapa, high-nya siapa, itu sama main vokal, siapa main vokal tetap Solar. Tapi tuh low sama high-nya itu kan Wiin sama Huasa kan. Kadang-kadang tuh kayak ganti-gantian gitu, dan gua akuin lah suara mereka tuh juga enak menenangkan gitu sih. Bukan yang kayak berpower banget enggak, tapi lebih menenangkan. Kayak jadi super juga bagus gitu. Dia super bagus, dia juga kayak apa namanya?
Make yourselves at home. Hey,
Shine down!
Quietly now.
Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion shattered!
Busted.
There is no escape!
this way, pretty.
Gotcha.
Kuasa tuh menenangkan gitu, menenangkan, bukan yang kayak yang kalau berpower banget enggak. Saya udah beberapa lagu ya kayak power banget enggak, tapi dia nggak begitu berpower, dan lagu suara dia tuh lebih yang tenang, yang nggak yang buru-buru yang kayak gitu. RTP itu tergantung deh kalau RTP, tapi most of the time dia tuh lebih yang soothing gitu, yang kalem, nadanya juga yang kayak slow tuh enak banget deh, kayak gimana. Makanya kalau gue nggak lama itu sebenarnya apa ya, kayak style-nya beda-beda, terus approachment mereka juga beda-beda, kayak style mereka juga beda, kayak Moonbyul kan kayak lebih kayak agak tomboyish gitu kan, kayak nggak agak girly gitu, tomboyish gitu. Cuma cara Mamamoo ngemasin itu tuh kayak keren banget nih gitu.
Busted.
Shine down!
Grow.
Gotcha.
This was unwise.
Illusion shattered!
Ini lagu ini aja bikin gue mabok kan gitu. Cuma kemasan lagunya itu gak yang beda aja gitu loh, bagus sebenarnya. Ada storytellingnya gitu dan gue jarang banget denger lagu yang ada storytellingnya panas gitu. Karena saya dulu K-pop kan tidak santuy yang DJ banget gitu. Dan I don't care who you are. Hey, hey. Kalau dia solo tuh dominasi sebetulnya, dia benar-benar sih. Tapi kalau di grup tuh kayak support each other gitu loh, jadi kayak nggak lebay jadinya kayak.
Wind, hear me.
A chest full of valuables and a trove of potential clues.
Shut up. 2 nights before that, you were in Tokyo. How many people did you play to in Tokyo?
110,000 people.
110,000 people just 2 nights ago, and now you're here in LA.
Or you.
Gue penasaran. Sebenernya gue lagi pengen ngulik apa namanya, ngulik After Effects, but gue nggak tahu start dari mana. Soalnya kalau gue lihat gue kan bingung gitu kan, karena hampir sama kayak udah mirip kayak Canva, tapi gue ngobrol gitu, tapi lebih kompleks gitu dan lebih kayak challenging gitu loh. Gue pengen banget belajar dunia lo sumpah, tapi kayak I have no resource gitu, kayak gue gak tau resource tempat gue belajar dari awal tuh gimana, dan if there any kind of class that I can attend to, kayak
Treasure.
boleh nih
One way to
gitu.
draw your
Soalnya
target out of hiding.
gue nyari kelas gitu, kayak I wanna be certified as a special
Take it
age, but how like
Take it easy.
gitu. Nanti dan wanna be probably won't be that guy who understand each of the states, but again, gue gak bisa masuk. Paling bertualang matahari menyinari so wajahku segambar. 분위기가 안 좋더라고요. 왜냐면서 if I a dunker, no. Kayak gue lebih suka, maksudnya kayak party-party gitu gue suka karena berisik say. Dengan tingkat sosial gue yang sangat amat rendah ya, sosial battery gue yang sangat amat rendah ya, kok jadi pilihan yang bagus untuk kok bisa gerak say. Nyala bocah. Kenapa ya? Gak bisa banget, bener-bener kayak gak bisa banget begitu gitu. Kayak ngumpul abis nongkrong yang party gitu gue gak banget ya Allah. Gak bisa say. Kan habit soalnya.
Take it easy.
Nah, bukan habit yang kedua tuh bukan solo gue gitu, apa namanya, kayak party gitu kayak gue suka dance tapi gue nggak suka yang party gitu.
Take it easy.
Karena kayak party itu bukan apa ya, bukan showing off the rebel terhadap sesuatu, nggak ada, itu cuma kosong doang gitu. Dan kayak gue punya pemikiran harusnya nggak gitu kalau mau kayak gitu. Kan again, I'm not even the whole garbage, I'm just normal, I'm just the normies, itu kasarannya. Makanya gue bingung gitu, kayak ada yang kayak suka party yang enggak, no, I don't really like it. Kalaupun kayak if you want to get drunk, kayak ya I want to get drunk with my friends, like in a circle yang people knows me dan nggak ada interferences from others gitu loh. Kayak nggak perlu yang kayak gue yang lu kan deep talk gitu anaknya, kayak ngobrol gitu kan, ngerti kan kalau udah apa namanya, kalau udah ngobrol tuh udah tahu gitu. Udah ngobrol itu kan seru ya gitu. Kan saya sudah dia begitu kayak gila banget. Kemudian dari commission expedition work ya.
Take it easy.
Biasanya di situ loh, kayak gue liatnya gue mau ngapa-ngapain, kacau sih. Saya dulu aja. Yes.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. What? Thank you for completing today's commissions. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Kamu sometimes these people, but I think that maybe I'm too much for doing this shit. I'm too much to say that thing, but again, it was too cheesy and too cringy that makes me feel like what is wrong with you guys? Gitu loh, kayak gimana sih gitu. Kayak gimana ya gitu ya. Man, it felt like what the fuck gitu loh, kayak ini gak bisa banget dong gitu. Ya Allah. Ini kecil aja deh. Nggak ada karena Mark Bezos itu susah say nyarinya say.
Hey, isn't that Nahida? Nahida! Paimon didn't think we'd run into you here. Oh, hey there. It's been a while, hasn't it? What have you two been up to? Seems like you've been enjoying yourselves. How about you? What are you up to now? I'm just looking out for some leads while getting some fresh air. I noticed that I have some blurry memories after saving Ermin's soul. I almost feel like there's still something extremely important I need to do. But I can't remember what it is. Why is that? Don't worry, we'll help you remember. Thank you so much. Since you're willing to help, I have something I'd like to show you.
Oh, 뭐지? 이거?
Oh, it's beautiful. It looks like it's filled with some kind of power. I found it in the sanctuary of Suristana, but I have no recollection of it whatsoever. It's filled with pure elemental power that is quite similar to mine, but yet it's also a little different. It's very likely that it's connected to my foggy memory, but I can't figure out what it is. Traveler, do you have any ideas? You know, Nahida, we just happen to be going on an adventure right now. If we find anything, we'll be sure to let you know right away. Thanks, you two. I didn't mean to trouble you again. Don't mention it. Besides, it seems you've got a lot on your mind, and we'd like to
Hey, get out! You... I'm sorry, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Fungi... Last warning! Get...
Hang on.
But Great Dendro are
Please, don't worry. I think I understand. Seems that it wants us to follow it. You can understand it? Even though different creatures have varying habits and ways of communicating, the emotions we experience are all the same. I can feel its anxiety and fear. It's in dire need of our help. Well, fungi are kinda cute, but... that's true. All right. Although they all look about the same,
Terus bentar. To drink something. Ternyata saya malah kelamaan nih, say. Tapi nggak apa-apa. Kita akan membuka bos baru. Let's go.
It can't be helped.
Apakah
Perhaps in their eyes, humans are like fierce monsters as well.
oh, Anda bergadis.
After all, they can't distinguish which human behaviors are hostile or not, and it'd already be too late for them once humans have drawn their weapons. Hence why they tend to strike first, rather than waiting.
That's not too different from how humans think sometimes.
That's what I meant by shared emotions.
Nah, apa tuh? Parah lagi.
It appears it was in a hurry because of this unconscious fungus.
Seems like they might be family. So maybe this fungus wanted to bring Nahida here to help its family member.
Probably. Although fungi are simple creatures, they're very sensitive to elemental power. Maybe it noticed me on my way back and thought I'd be able to help. I'll take a look. I should be able to help if it's just a common illness.
What is it, Nahida?
Strange. Very strange. This fungus didn't develop from a spore. It's an elemental life form.
Huh? An elemental life form?
Yes. Although the fungi you normally see are capable of using elemental powers, they're merely borrowing elemental power from nature around them. As for this fungus, it has elemental power flowing through it. Definitely not anything like your typical fungus. Exactly. This is very interesting. I've never seen anything like it.
So this is a first even for Nahida.
But that's not all. There's a large void within its elemental power. The void is stopping the elemental power from flowing normally, which must be why it fainted.
So do you think it'll wake up if we can fill the void?
Yes, and I just so happen to be good at this sort of thing. I'll see what I can do right away.
Dengan simjangin pengen hari simjangin oh happy
My power was compatible. Looks like everything is fine now.
Lord of Dendro? Is it really the Lord of Dendro? Oh, I can't believe the Lord of Dendro saved me. Thank you, as well as the stranger and creature next to you.
It can talk?
Oh, I didn't expect such a strange creature to make a sound like that. Seems I'm just as shocked as you are.
What? Of course Paimon can talk. Paimon isn't a strange creature. Paimon's just... Paimon!
Hello, Paimon. I am not yet able to evaluate an organism's intelligence from its appearance. I will only know you are able to speak once you have spoken.
Oh, well, no need to take it seriously. It's no big deal. But does Paimon really look so dumb that people might think Paimon doesn't know how to talk?
You misunderstand, Paimon. A mouth is used for eating, breathing, and other functions that are more important than speaking. So a creature may not speak, even if it has a mouth. I've never seen a creature like you before, so I dared not make the assumption that you could speak. Even if you do possess a number of human traits, it is still very common for creatures to have similar external forms but completely different interiors, just like fungi and slimes.
Did this fungus study at the academia? It seems even more talkative than Paimon.
You're not a fungus, are you?
That's correct. This might be surprising to you, and it might startle my fellow family members if I speak too much using this strange voice. Me.
Duh.
It says that it's very thankful for your help.
I was confident that I knew of all the creatures in Teyvat. Even if there are ones I've never seen with my own eyes, I thought I possessed all the relevant knowledge about them. However, even if I were to lay out the traits of all elemental life forms, you don't seem to match any of them. What are you? And where did you come from?
I come from an ancient race. We have existed for a very long time, possibly longer than any records in existence. My home was filled with flowing water and great mountains. Lush grass covered the land, and my family and I lived in bliss and happiness until the apocalypse came and changed my home forever. A horrifying power consumed all there was. The seeds of catastrophe nested and grew inside of us, twisting and warping us, causing us to lose control. We were victims of the apocalypse, yet in time, we also became the apocalypse itself.
The apocalypse? I'm not sure what it means either. It sounds like some kind of old fable.
It's a long and complicated story. It will take me some time to explain it clearly.
Don't worry, we'll listen. Please continue.
I was lucky and managed to survive. Afterward, I left with some of my family and came to Sumeru to search for a way to rescue my homeland. We came in contact with many species and learned from their cultures and knowledge, hoping to understand the truth behind the apocalypse. We later found out that humans know the power of the apocalypse and refer to it as forbidden knowledge.
Your home was destroyed by forbidden knowledge? Does that mean you're from the desert?
It said that they are looking for a way to save their homeland, but the catastrophe of the desert should have ended a long time ago.
The Lord of Dendro is correct. We are not from the desert. I would very much like to tell you the location of my homeland, but unfortunately, I've forgotten. That may sound a little odd, as it is very important to both me and my family.
Yes, how could you forget?
I am a life form that was contaminated by the apocalypse. A part of my knowledge and memory was taken away as the contamination inside of me was purged.
Ah, I get it now. So the void of elemental power was left behind from when the forbidden knowledge was purged. I'm sorry. I hadn't considered that kind of possibility.
That's okay. Lord of Dendro, there is no need to apologize. Without your help, I would have lost more than just my knowledge and memory. And not only did you save me, but you've also already rid the world of the remaining forbidden knowledge, right?
That's right. The forbidden knowledge is no more, and your homeland should be safe now.
My home should be safe now. We can go home. For the longest time, this moment has only seemed like a dream. I never knew it would become a reality so quickly. I was unable to fulfill our calling. I never found a way to save my homeland, and I have even forgotten where it is.
It's not your fault. You've already done everything you can. Every species paid a grave price in the fight against forbidden knowledge. This is not a responsibility you should carry on your own. You mentioned that there were other survivors besides yourself. Where are they? Maybe they'll remember.
The apocalypse put us through immense pain. Many of my family members have already met their end. I'm not sure.
There are a few nice kids that should be willing to help.
Oh yeah, they'll give us a hand.
Give me a moment. I'll contact them right now. That should do it. It may take some time to find them, so let's wait for a bit.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. We all believe that you will keep your promises. The moment I saw you when I awoke, I had a feeling you were here because of the agreement.
Agreement?
You might not remember, but this is a prophecy that we deeply believe in. That the Lord of Dendro will bring us home once the catastrophe comes to an end.
Ah, I see. I'm sorry. There are also some blurry segments in my memory as well. But I'm very concerned about your homeland. This is something I should help with. It's really no trouble to me at all.
Would you all be willing to come with me somewhere as we wait? The more family members that can return home with me, the better.
But didn't you say that you don't know where they are?
Yes, but I know their end.
Di sini. Enggak.
Take it easy.
There's something that I'm very concerned about. Yes. I didn't mention it just now, but do you remember when I told you that the power in the crystal is very similar to mine, yet also different? The elemental power inside the crystal is completely identical to that of the fungus.
What?
Exactly. The prophecy that it mentioned was probably an agreement that I made with an elemental life form that once represented its race. I had to deal with the forbidden knowledge to save their homeland. The process, however, took away some of my memories. That sequence of events would explain the persistent feeling that I had unfinished business.
Makes sense. Too bad it's unable to tell us more.
Yeah. I've been trying to think of a place that fits the description of its homeland, but I'm unable to come up with anything. Agreed. I
Ya,
really want to
berarti
send them
sebetulnya
home,
sedang
so they
menemukan
won't have to wander around anymore.
apa namanya dia yang lama investigate, tapi ini juga ya sign.
There is no escape.
Oh shit.
The road here is a little rough. I'll lead the way.
Don't worry, Paimon can handle any road! Ah! Enemies! You're on, Traveler!
You are not welcome here.
Busted.
I see everything.
Illusion shattered.
You want this?
Need.
How regretful.
Amazing. With such skills, you all would have definitely been able to find a way to survive the apocalypse.
Hey! Paimon has been meaning to ask. You all didn't originally look like this, did you?
No, we didn't. The appearance of our kind will change according to the environment. After communicating with various living organisms in Sumeru, we discovered that fungi are the life form most adapted to live in these lands. Thus, we gradually took the form of fungi and became a part of their group.
It's hard to believe that's even possible.
The most important instinct any life form possesses is adapting to the environment. I don't think that should surprise you, Paimon. Your hand is shaped like that for a reason, so you are able to grip and use tools more easily. The reason why fungi absorb elemental power is to blend with the environment and fend off natural predators.
Bener
We
sih.
are dendro life forms, one of the most ancient life forms in this land. That is why we are so adaptable.
So you mean, if Paimon wanted to, Paimon could change into a different form as well?
Not as freely, I'm afraid. You would require a long time to make that. Although this is common sense to us, it is still extremely difficult to explain. You cannot make a sprout grow into a giant tree instantly, nor can you force a tree to bear fruit overnight.
I see. Humans have a term for this. It's called growth.
Ah, you're so smart, Nahida! Paimon gets it now!
Growth. I see. Yes, then this is what you would call growth. A most beautiful word. I shall enjoy it more as we walk.
How much farther is it?
We're about halfway there. You're doing great, Paimon. Do you need me to carry you on my back?
Huh? Oh no! Paimon was just curious! Paimon isn't that tired.
You seem to enjoy taking care of others.
You think so? Does the Lord of Dendro need to be carried?
That would be awkward, wouldn't it? Why don't you fly up and sit on top of my head?
We can figure out who'll carry who later! We have monsters here!
Put it on my back and give it a ride.
Child? You mean the fungi we ran into earlier?
Yes. One was my friend, and the other was my child.
Why can't your kid speak?
Because it's just a fungus. I don't want my presence to change or affect the original state of the fungi species here. However, it is slightly different from an ordinary fungus. It seems to understand some human language, so I gave it a name.
Oh, then it must be a really cute name. You know, like Bongo Head.
You have an odd taste for names.
Huh? Paimon thinks that name is great.
Strange and cute at the same time. It's a name only Paimon would be able to come up.
That's right.
The name I came up with was not as creative as Paimon's. I learned it from an adventurer. Its name is... I'm sorry, but I've forgotten. Yes, I must remember it before... Yes, this way. We're almost there.
Loh. Oh. Oh. Withering lagi.
It's the withering.
Yes, I have heard humans also call it that before. It's the last form we take when we are at the end of our life.
Paimon doesn't
It's trying to say that when they've suffered enough and reached the end of their life, they become a tumor of the withering.
Yes, I would have also suffered the same fate if it wasn't for the Lord of Dendro's help.
So, this is how the withering is formed?
Previous research has revealed that forbidden knowledge is the root cause of the withering. But even if forbidden knowledge has been completely removed, its influence still remains, which is why the withering remains even after forbidden knowledge has disappeared. They've been tormented by forbidden knowledge for a long time. It's understandable that they will eventually become the withering. But what a sad and pitiful end.
When I left my homeland, flowers like these filled the fields. Each bloom represented an individual life. They grew in the pristine lakes, in the fertile soil, in my home, and in the homes of my friends. They grew everywhere, until the world suddenly lost all its color, and became tainted and murky. But it's all right. Our life essence, elemental power, still resides in this flower. After an adventurer clears the withering, I will quietly draw near the area. If I can sense the elemental power of my companions, then I take them with me.
But that would mean the effects of forbidden knowledge could have...
It's okay. That's not important anymore. I just hope that they can all make it back home. It's not right to leave them to simply perish in the open like this. Now that we finally have the chance to return home, each one I manage to bring back will make me that much happier.
I understand. Just leave it to us. So you're worried about me. It's fine. Forbidden knowledge doesn't exist. It's natural to want to be overcautious when dealing with a highly venomous snake. But when all that's left is its skeleton, there's nothing to worry about.
Paimon doesn't get what you... Then let's do this! We've dealt with the withering...
Take it easy.
Everyone hold hands!
Things are about to get dicey.
Now you shall perish! Illusion shattered!
Nyambung ternyata ya. Oke.
As I expected, it's the last of my kind that I'm aware of, so it wasn't able to make it to the end. If only it could have held on just a little longer.
I hope that you will be free of this pain after returning home.
Just thinking about how many elemental life forms have turned into tumors of the withering makes Paimon sad.
It's okay. As long as elemental power still exists, then we will still be around. An external form is but a gift of time.
Aduh.
Through growth comes change, and even abandonment of previous forms. However, our true nature is not so easily affected.
It wouldn't have come to this if we were able to cure them earlier. But I will cure all of them. Even if it's just for the sake of the rainforest and all the life forms that live in it.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. It was a wise choice for us to place our trust in you and wait.
Hold on. I think I got something. Oh, I see. Okay, I understand. Thank you so much. So, they found a fungus that matches the description I gave them. It's currently unconscious.
It must be in a similar situation as I was. We should hurry and go take a look.
Okay, follow me.
Oh no.
We're close now. It's just a little further in.
But there are so many fungi here. They're probably all ordinary fungi, right? Yeah, they won't be happy to see us.
No fighting. Although we belong to different species, they can be reasonable.
What should we do? But you'll need Nahita's power.
I've got an idea.
You want to transform into a...
Nahita is a god. Changing into...
Even gods can't bend the law.
Then we'll have to enter with the risk of being noted. But if spending some...
All right. You will have to use power equal to that which is required to break through the limitations of time. I will lend you the relevant knowledge that I have. It should make your transformation process a little easier.
All right, I'm ready. Changing into a fungus should be quite an interesting experience.
Lord of Dendro, this is nothing to joke about. I am extremely serious about this.
As am I. I'm not joking at all.
All right. Let's not get hung up here. If it's really possible to turn into a fungus, then why don't we give it a try now?
Okay.
Wow! You really turned into a fungus!
It's actually not too bad. My perspective in this form isn't much different from usual. The unconscious fungus is just below here.
Oh, how do we do that?
I'll get close to them while you make your way over. You should be able to identify them using Then,
Okay, got it.
Let me lure away the fungi up top.
All right, good luck, Nahita. Let's go, traveler.
PR ya.
There's a fungus on patrol in the center there. It looks pretty vigilant, so I'd better go around it. Why is it reacting like that? Uh-oh, the fungus on patrol noticed me.
Oke. Alah, lama banget ini.
There's a fungus on patrol in the center there. It looks... It seems they didn't notice me. It seems that fungus won't be moving for the moment. This is the spot. There are several fungi here. I'll hide and wait for the traveler to catch up. So this is the one. Understood.
Nahita, what's wrong?
I never knew that it was so tiring to change forms like that. I even used the techniques that it taught me. Seems like its warnings were not unfounded.
The power of time accumulates slowly and goes unnoticed. A great price is to be paid if you wish to perform drastic changes instantly. Thank you for everything you've done. All seems to have gone according to plan. Now, we simply wait for it to wake up.
Who are you? I apologize. Language is not easy. Need long time.
It's okay, I have good news. Let me explain it to you the fungi way.
Apocalypse ended? Go home now?
Yes. Unfortunately, I've forgotten where home is. I was hoping you still remembered.
I remember.
Really? That's great!
Home. Dendro Dragon.
Dendro Dragon. Ah, yes! The Dendro Dragon! I'm sorry, I just got so excited. I've probably never expressed such emotions before. But yes, our home is the Dendro Dragon.
Oh, wait a minute. Paimon's confused. Do you mean the Dendro Dragon as in an elemental dragon? Like Dvalin?
Yes, they're both dragons, but Apep, the Dendro Dragon, has been around for longer and has accumulated dense elemental power. But I don't quite understand. Why would you say that your homeland is a dragon?
Because we live inside the Dendro Dragon.
The Dendro Dragon. Inside. Very big. Mountains, water, trees. Us.
There is an entire world inside the Dendro Dragon's body. The Dendro Dragon nurtured the earliest life forms and protected us inside of itself. It once told us in a majestic voice that once we finally matured, we'd be able to start life in a new world. However, that day never came. Our homeland was the greatest place there ever was before the apocalypse arrived.
Paimon's still confused.
Yes, a very good example. It appears that you're much smarter than Paimon. The only difference is that the Dendro Dragon is much, much larger than any Dendro slime.
Wait, then if that's the case, doesn't that imply that Apep has also been contaminated by forbidden knowledge?
Yes, that is correct. What has suddenly made you look so worried, Lord of Dendro? I haven't seen this expression on you before.
Apep is the most adaptable life form in the world. The forbidden knowledge should have become a part of its body a long time ago. Which means that if all the forbidden knowledge has been eliminated,
then a big void will also form inside the dragon!
I'm afraid so. Its body and soul have probably been in terrible shape for some time now. No wonder I haven't seen Apep for so long. But how did it get contaminated? Was it due to the destruction of King Deshret's civilization? But anyway, Apep disappeared and has been gone ever since that time. It's been enduring unimaginable pain all the while. It's probably in pain as we speak. Yes! How could I have forgotten? If the Dendro Dragon fails to hang on, the elemental power inside it will no longer be able to maintain its form, and will all be dispersed. Dendro elemental power of that concentration will cause the rainforest to overgrow. Giant trees will completely block out the sun. Plants and humans will fight over oxygen. Sumeru will no longer be suitable for sustaining life.
Hey, what about the crystal? Why don't you show it to them and see if they know anything about it?
Yes, I'm sorry. You're right. We don't have time to panic. Have you two ever seen anything like this before? No.
Its power feels very familiar. Like something from our homeland, but I don't know what it is. I'm sorry our memories aren't very reliable.
It's okay. I'll contact my helpers just as I did before and see if they can locate your other family members. I'm counting on you all. Your info is crucial to us now. Let's wait for their reply again, though I know waiting can feel unbearable at a time like this.
Thank you. Family bringing fruit. I explained to them that you aren't hostile. After seeing you save it, its family is very grateful to you. Go home, thief. Hard decision. Don't know. They are weak. I worry. If waiting, then I hope. Don't worry. I understand what you are trying to say. Family is very important to us, no matter when we were actually family. It has done a lot to protect this territory and can't help but worry now that it's about to leave. Can you do one last thing for it while we wait?
Of course. I can relate to how it's feeling. I need to organize my thoughts as well.
Thank you. Thank you. Tend soil. Food. Don't like plant invasion. There are two things that it wants you to do. One is to look after the land that the food is grown in, and the other is to drive away the plants that are trying to invade the area. Soil! There! First! Seed! Here!
Paimon understood that! No need to translate. We planted all the seeds! It's time to handle the invading plant life!
Itu sini ya. Keras banget itu sini. Sumpah. Shit.
Flower flowers! It wasn't kidding when it said plants were invading! Grow, grow, grow! Whew! That should be all of them. That wasn't too tough.
Yeah, I've calmed down now.
Can you tell us about the dendroid?
Well, Sumeru was a Pep's territory. In those days, the lush rainforest covered the entire nation.
Oh, so there was no desert back then?
Not at first. That came when a giant spike fell from the sky, turning a huge section of the rainforest into sand. In an attempt to adapt to its new environment, a Pep changed color from the emerald green of the forest to the yellow of the sand.
No wonder those two elemental life forms are always talking about the importance of adapting.
A Pep has always seen itself as the master of Sumeru and has refused to recognize the new order that was established. Even now, it probably still holds great hostility toward the gods. However, powerless against the power in the sky, and then the forbidden knowledge many millennia later, it's been unable to stir up any trouble. Conflicts between the two sides are destined to continue until a balance can be found. As far as I know, Apep had been slumbering in the desert, and King Deshret had taken a great interest in it. Maybe this is why Apep was contaminated. I'm not sure what may have led it to become involved, but rescuing it is definitely our top priority right now. The crystal that I have in my possession is probably the key that links the two matters together.
So it resist between the life form. Glittering is the
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. Family happy. You really like them, don't you? Family. Like. Do you not like your family? That's not what Paimon meant. It's just that you guys aren't actually the same species. Does that matter? Family likes me. I like family. Paimon doesn't quite understand.
What it's trying to say is that as long as family members get along well, then nothing else matters. You place importance on appearances, but we do not. We find the experiences, knowledge, and connections we've made to be more important. These are all things that are more reliable than mere external appearances.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. Looks can always change, so what's inside of us is more important. It wouldn't matter. Paimon would still be able to recognize you right away.
Oh? Understood. Thank you. Still nothing new from the forest. Seems like we won't be able to find your other family members for now. It appears we are out of leads to follow. And if no one knows how this crystal works, then Apep may be in danger. Sorry. It's okay. It isn't your fault. I don't think it's a coincidence that neither of you can remember anything about the crystal. Maybe it's because the crystal has a very close connection to forbidden knowledge, which causes memories of it to be unclear. And if that's the case, finding the other fungi still wouldn't help us at all.
The crystal in the apocalypse is a part of us, and that there is value in preserving it. The rest of the family did not approve of its opinion at the time, so it left.
Preserving the apocalypse? Do you mean that there's still some that hasn't been eliminated?
That's not very likely. The power of Irminsul covers every inch of the land. Did the prophecy say where that family member went?
To the limitless depths east of Sumeru, a murky place that no one can return from.
Yeah, that must be the chasm, right? But what is it doing there?
It's impossible to preserve forbidden knowledge, but what if it can be converted to a different form? I'm sorry if I'm suddenly not making any sense. However, I do think it's possible. Follow me. I'll explain it once we find that elemental life form.
This part of the chasm. Ini apa jawaban? Allah Akbar di situ. Ntar gue kesana di Patodo. Bel.
Here comes the catch. Take it
Astagfirullahaladzim.
easy.
This campsite.
This realm. If you ever have.
Cabut ke chasm. Ini selain dulu deh. I'm kind of curious though, like what is going on?
So that elemental life form came all the way here on its own and spent a long time by itself? Wouldn't it already have become the Withering like the others?
There is a chance that it could avoid that end, using the power of something here. I'm referring to what was used to fight against the Abyss. It once repaired the rifts of Tevat long ago. It has the ability to purify and stabilize powers that shouldn't exist in Tevat. Forbidden knowledge that its light has shone upon is kept here forever in a different form. Yep, it's just like soap bubbles that rise to the water surface.
Another strange metaphor, but Paimon somehow gets this one.
What the Lord of Dendro means is that the apocalypse was altered by the power of the giant spike and hidden within the oozing filth.
Yes, and it shouldn't be far from here. Let's go and take a look.
Waduh.
It's over there!
Looks like we'll have to clear out the oozing filth in the...
Yep, we know what to do. We'll just use the Lumen Stone on the oozing concretion.
Gotcha.
The Temple of Wisdom! This way, turn a little.
Quietly now.
Illusion shattered, torn to oblivion.
Waduh.
Oh, we finally managed to rescue it.
It should be the life form from the prophecy.
That light!
Wait, something dark is coming out. Something's not right! What's going on? Didn't Nahida say it was purified?
Maybe it's because such a long amount of time has passed. Although the power of the oozing filth is more stable than that of the apocalypse, it is still a form of dangerous power. It might have lost its mind after being soaked in it for such a long time.
Oh no! But we still have tons of questions!
I should be able to purge it with my elemental power. But this is our only chance.
Traveler!
It's okay. I trust your judgment.
Oh yeah!
You want to use its power?
The Lord of Dendro seems hesitant. It's risky to use its power without fully understanding.
Don't understand! This no good, that no good. Save lives! Important!
Yes, I understand. But this is our only chance to return home. We cannot afford to be careless.
It's okay.
Benar.
There's no need to argue. I'll think of something to do about the elemental how about this? Traveler, I understand that you have an amazing resistance.
Don't overdo it, Traveler.
Lord of Dendro, and you others. How long have I been waiting here?
Yay! Looks like it worked!
Lord of Dendro, here in person. Does that mean the apocalypse has come to an end? Wait, did you get smaller again?
I'm sorry. That portion of my memory is highly unreliable at the moment. I can't seem to remember who you are.
That sounds about right. After all, the purpose of my existence is precisely for those unreliable memories you speak of. You once said that the apocalypse will be complete. Even you couldn't promise that you'd remember our agreement. However, you are definitely someone who stays true to your word. My sacrifice is nothing compared to your resolve.
You and I made the agreement?
Yes, you used your power to protect me. That is the reason why I was able to survive here. To be honest, I'm nearing my end. I had thought I'd be stronger than this.
No one can withstand the power of the apocalypse.
In order to preserve a somewhat stable memory, I had to change the power of the apocalypse into a different form. Only the giant spike that fell from the sky was capable of doing something like that. But the moment I chose to go through with it is the moment I lost my chance of being rescued by the Lord of Dendro. But enough about me. Lord of Dendro, let's get to the important matter at hand. As you can see, I won't last much longer.
I understand, and I'm sorry, but can you please tell me what this is?
This is a fire seed. It's an essential item for saving the Dendro Dragon. Thankfully, it appears to be in good condition. The Lord of Dendro and our people created this item together. It mimics how the Dendro Dragon's Heart of Oasis operates. The Dendro Dragon has been tormented by the apocalypse for far too long. It too is nearing the end of its power. However, if you are able to reactivate its Heart of Oasis using the Fire Seed, then the Dendro Dragon will begin to recover. And as a result, our homeland will return to the way it once was.
Oh, so the Heart of Oasis is a pep source of power.
No wonder the crystal was able to heal this fungus just now. That's what it's used for.
What? You used the
What?
That's... never mind. The Fire Seed contains a high concentration of element. It is not stable in its current form. To prevent any...
Since I am its creator, I will take...
Alright. Aside from being able to heal the Dendro Dragon, the Fire Seed can also resonate with the Heart of Oasis.
Skip beberapa harapan banget tuh.
You'll be able to find the Dendro Dragon, but you should hurry. There is little time.
What about you?
Forget about me.
Everyone is returning.
As I told you, Lord of Dendro, I thank you. Our past has been saved, and our future has been ensured. It's enough for me.
Hey, wait! It turned into oozing filth.
Can you use the Lumen Stone once more? Please. Of all of us, it deserves the chance.
Hilang. Iya.
This is a small ball of light that it left behind.
I can feel it. I can feel its knowledge and emotions. It has all returned to its original elemental form and is becoming one with the other family members. Do not be sad, my friends. Its wish has come true, and it's very happy right now.
Because its external form doesn't matter, right?
Yes, because our external form does not matter, and our home has been saved. There is nothing more important than being together with family.
Let's go! Home. It's not much further. Follow me, we're close now.
Take it easy. Yeah.
I can feel its power lingering and shifting around us. Sometimes it feels distant, but other times it seems close. This is its way of warning us. It has already noticed our presence.
There is no escape!
What a pleasant surprise.
Kok bisa habis? Begini belum. Gue tahu jelek, tapi bodo amat ya. Gak ada peningkatan yang cukup berarti ya. Oke.
Shine! Illusion shattered!
Quietly now.
There is no escape!
I see everything.
But a momentary distraction.
Take it easy.
Itu kayak wow, agak mengerikan. It's a little bit like hardcore,
Take it easy.
but shows like Genshin banget gitu. Wow, belum langsung samsek berarti ya, sampai meja belum ambil.
Gotcha.
This may hurt a little.
Illusion shattered!
Sharing my knowledge.
Take it easy.
There is no escape!
Things are about to get dicey.
Sword! Inazuma shines eternal!
We'll meet again.
What a pleasant surprise.
We won't be able to see anything if we keep going that way. Hey, look! Something's over there!
Anjing, kaget gua.
We found it. A pep, the Dendro Dragon.
Paimon knew it would be big, but not that big!
Sama.
Puny god, puny human, leave my domain. Frail life forms like you cannot survive in the endless sands of the desert.
A pep, we're here to save you.
I do not need saving, especially not by you, Brewer. You are no different from Amun. Both of you have only existed for a fraction of what you know as time. Yet you call yourselves lords of this land. You're better off paying attention to your path ahead, as you will fall where you've fallen before.
I know that you hate both gods and humans, but you've grown too weak now. Can't you let go of your hatred, even for only a moment?
Let go. For only foolish Brewer. You will find you will only be reviving the dragon that will destroy Sumeru and the Seven Nations.
No, you're ill, that's all.
That I am. Time will bring death to all. It's unavoidable. I am different from the ancient dragon.
There's no need for this. There's no point in fighting what we...
I have paid dearly.
Hey, don't be careful. Something's coming.
What is that? Paimon's never seen that before!
It's our family.
Huh? They're your family too? But they don't look anything like fungi.
External form not important. Inner nature same. The composition of their elemental power is identical to ours. In other words, they're residents of our homeland.
Is this what they've become after experiencing the apocalypse?
This is also a form of adaptation, although a most gruesome and pitiful one. They've gradually taken this form in order to survive the apocalypse.
Is there any way to avoid fighting them?
Hey! Can you guys talk? We're here to rescue you!
They've given it their all just to survive.
They're being drawn by the fire seed. Only its power can temporarily free. All that remains are the instincts to survive and search for energy needed to do so. Everything else has been discarded in the process of adaptation.
So this is the result of forbidden knowledge.
Would our world become the same if forbidden knowledge was allowed to rampage across Tevat? Like fish struggling on land, unable to find a single puddle of fresh water in the entire world.
Yes, but please try to be gentle with them.
Everyone hold hands!
Illusion shattered! Barbados, guide us.
Busted.
Paimon thinks they used up all their strength.
They want to go home. Yes, it was never their intention to leave the Dendro Dragon.
Is there a way to make them revert to their years of torment is what turned them into... It seems only the fire seed, but it'll be risky if we use the fire seed again.
Correct. We cannot use... Everyone goes home.
Listen.
Let me think for a second. It's fine. Let's use the power of the fire seed. I can't bear leaving them in the desert like this. worry, the decision is on me. I'll take responsibility for whatever happens. It won't require much elemental power. I'm just worried that it'll become unstable. But as long as I use my elemental power to stabilize it a little, it shouldn't be a problem.
Thank you. Sorry. Stubborn. Thank you, Lord of Dendro.
Returning home is the most important thing to you. I've come to understand that during our travels. I'm not doing this just to protect you, but also because I hope to use you and your experience and try speaking to a pep again. After all, that giant dendro dragon is also your family. Maybe it would listen.
I will stand with you, Lord of Dendro. I will never forget your kindness.
Yes! Thank you. Alright, here it goes.
Family. We will all be able to go home soon.
Whoa, it's shining now.
Endless amounts of knowledge and emotions are moving inside of me. They're all very excited. To imagine such growth could be achieved in such a short period of time.
It's because you're carrying everyone's hopes and dreams.
Yes, finally, we can go home.
This is the last part. Let's go.
Berdoa. Waduh.
Take it easy. Gotcha. treasure. One way to draw your target out of hiding. Take it easy.
You are not welcome
Busted.
Law of the jungle.
Illusion shattered.
Quietly now.
There is no escape.
You want this one?
What a pleasant surprise.
This cave is huge. Could this be where the Dendro Dragon lives? Yeah. Who knows what's inside that cave?
Our goal is not only to find the dragon, but to also enter the world inside of it. That will be impossible if we can't get it to cooperate with us.
But how are we gonna do that? It doesn't seem to want to help at all.
I'll see what I can do. Pep, I know we don't see eye to eye, and that we have a very different understanding of the world and its orders. However, we are both born of elemental power, and both suffered the torment of forbidden knowledge. We are not that different. And right now, we share a common enemy. We should not let our differences get in the way.
Wonder if the Dendro Dragon's even willing to listen.
I don't care about what you believe in, who you hate, or what you've done in the name of hatred. Nor do I expect you to be grateful. I'm here to save both you and your people. My people. They've been searching for a way to save you ever since they left their homeland. They yearn for a chance to return home. And now that everything is over, all the hatred that you harbor has lost its meaning. Rather than continuing to fight, you should consider the life you've produced.
No response.
Your eagerness to survive means that you haven't given up on that world yet. If you claim to know so much more than I, then why don't you truly think about why you want to survive? And why you're so vengeful? Please keep everyone safe and send us to the homeland.
kind of homeland. So we're going to meet the new boss. 갑자기 보이는데? 네.
Nahida, where are we? Huh? And what about the traveler? Where'd he go?
I was only able to ensure that we made it here safely. It's possible we arrived at different locations.
Well, then let's go have a look up ahead. Paimon's feeling really worried.
Yep, let's go. I wouldn't worry too much. The traveler's no pushover.
Paimon knows that. It's just that Paimon isn't used to not having the traveler around. Let's hurry. He might be just up ahead. What's that?
That should be the heart of Oasis. All we need to do is light it with the fire seed, and it'll restore a pep with elemental power. The damage it suffered internally will also slowly begin to heal.
Then let's hurry and light it! We still need to find the traveler!
Alright, hang on.
Wait! The fire seed! What happened?
It shattered. It was even more unstable than I expected.
But why? We barely used it!
I'm not sure. Perhaps the fire seed was only capable of protecting one person. But if I didn't use its power on everyone, there's no way of knowing where you could have been sucked into. And even if that's the case, there's no reason for it to simply shatter, unless...
Unless what?
Unless I was already in a weakened state when I created this fire seed. Which would be when we had first saved the desert.
Oh no. Wait, let's put that aside for a moment. If the fire seed has shattered, wouldn't that mean we came all this way for nothing? Oh. Do you know what we should do now, Nahida? Oh, come on, Paimon, think!
Don't worry, Paimon. This is my responsibility. The fire seed is technically just a ball of highly concentrated elemental power. Although my elemental power is slightly different than that of elemental life forms, I gained a better understanding of it when I turned into a fungus. So, all I have to do is imitate that power, while adding some of my own. And I'll be able to do what the fire seed was supposed to.
You're gonna become the fire seed?
Yes. It'll take a lot of power from me, but it still won't be anything compared to when I was in the desert. I might, however, become even smaller.
What happens if you keep getting smaller?
I'll become a blade of grass or a twig. Basically, I'll return to how I was first born. I will be able to unleash power beyond my limits if I can reverse the process of growth.
But you'll lose everything. You'll not only lose your appearance, but you'll lose your emotions, memories, and who knows what else?
That's all right. None of that matters compared to the dangers that a Pep is facing right now.
No, wait! There has to be another way. Besides, what will Sumeru do if you turn into a twig?
Maybe you and the Traveler can plant me in the soil of Sumeru once it is all over. I can still communicate with the world through the forest. It's just that you won't be able to see me for some time.
You can't be serious. If the Traveler were here, he definitely wouldn't let you go through with it. If we knew this was how you were going to take responsibility, then we never would have agreed in the first place.
I'm sorry, Paimon, but we're out of options. Not all eagles who have fallen to the ground can soar in the sky once again.
Traveler
But if
sama
no risks are taken,
Paimon tuh
then the eagle will be grounded
this
forever.
kind of consideration untuk untuk apa ya, untuk nggak pilih itu gitu. Forbid the choose, forbid the decision gitu.
The fire seed shattered, and Nihida's, she's...
I know. A sacrifice must be made, but not by the Lord of Dendro. We've all grown on this long journey.
Waduh.
If the purpose of that growth was to return home, then our wishes have come true. Would you lend us your power?
You knew it would come to this. All the knowledge, language, and emotions that you have learned will be reverted into pure elemental energy. In your new homeland, nothing of who you were will remain. You won't be remembered by anyone. Is that truly the return you've always dreamed of?
Lord of Dendro, don't be sad. This is not your home. We go home. Lord of Dendro should also go home.
Hear us, please. Feel our heartfelt desires. Awaken!
Waduh. Anjrot, kaget gua.
It's because you're carrying everyone's hopes and dreams.
Illusion shot.
Protecting use of elemental power. Goodbye. We may never meet again. I will wait for her no matter how long it takes. This is the agreement we made.
Shattered.
Make yourselves at home. Hey,
Ha ha! Shine down. Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape.
sharing my knowledge. I see everything.
Illusion shattered. Things are about to get dicey.
Waduh. Apa lagi? Shit.
Busted. Learn the wonderful word. It's a word which means right. It will be your name forever.
I see everything.
Busted.
Yeah, the Temple of Wisdom.
baru
Can you hear Paimon?
ini lumayan cukup better dibandingkan better maksudnya lebih mudah dibandingkan
Then let us know that you're alright.
Their knowledge, memories,
Aduh.
and emotions have been reverted to elemental power and released. They are no longer able to respond to you. The guardians that have accompanied me for countless eras have also transformed into my elemental power. Just as they did. They will be born once again now that they're one. There's nothing to be sad about.
But that's different! They won't ever be the same.
Paimon, we will never understand it, and it will never understand us. That's how it's destined to be. But as long as you can be healthy again, then nothing else matters to me, Apep. Samara will be free from threat as long as your health is maintained.
I thought that my rage would be kindled once my power returned to me. However, what I feel now is a feeling that has long eluded me. The feeling of peace.
The forbidden knowledge influenced you ever since you were contaminated, greatly amplifying your hatred and rage.
Yes, there's no denying that. Although my hatred for that usurper from beyond the heavens still stirs deep within me, destroying you and your people serves me no purpose. Be that as it may, my position still stands, and I will have nothing to do with you. When you inevitably perish due to your ever-expanding curiosity, I will still sneer and mock you in my heart.
Sheesh, who can put up with you?
I respect your decision, and with time, I will prove to you that we will not repeat our mistakes. Before you begin resting, there is one last thing I would like to know. How did you become affected by forbidden knowledge?
It's a long story. We all once believed in the distant past that only forbidden knowledge could give us enough power to defeat the heavenly principles. The Dragon King acquired the power of darkness from outside of this world and led us in a fight against the order established by the outsiders.
Dragon King?
An unimaginable war took place into that, causing destruction on an unprecedented scale. The world itself was on the verge of collapse. In war, the victor would inherit the right to shape the world, while the losers must turn into ash. But I didn't give up on searching for a way to turn the tides, even after the death of the Dragon King. As I attempted to collect more forbidden knowledge from the corners of the world, as it was on the verge of collapse, I was stopped by the giant spike that fell from the sky. Sand dunes arose where there was only forest. And it was as if even Sumeru itself was trying to tell me that the era of the dragons was over.
But you still didn't give up, did you? Because of Amun Al-Ahmar.
Yes. Al-Ahmar eventually obtained this power with the help of Nabu Malikata. His ambitions continued to grow, and he planned to establish. Although I didn't think much of him, the condition was that after his death, all the knowledge at that time, I still harbored deep regrets. Some of the dragons have grown close to your kind, and have forgotten all about our. And some died, leaving behind nothing but for me, the scales, and I will follow it until.
You really are
When Al-Ahmar's proud kingdom collapsed, I swallowed. However, what I gained was no benefit. I used up all my strength just trying to keep the pain under control. But even then, I still believe that his insanity.
So that's how the apocalypse started.
I admit that I fell for his trap. Tiny Boer, and the rest of you. How far will the life?
Aduh. Tertinggal loh. Alah, Mario son of a bitch. 근데大丈夫かな? Sa akin.
Hey! Looks like we've been sent back out! Still in one piece, too!
The dragon will need to rest for a very long time before it is fully healthy again. It's not as ruthless as it was before. Curing the dragon of its illness has seemingly made it more open to reason.
Nobody's in a good mood when they're feeling sick. Even though we accomplished something really important, Paimon still doesn't feel happy for some reason.
Indeed. Although they'll still have the chance to be born again, they've lost their memories of their journey and their feelings for their homeland. Each opportunity for growth is unique in its own way. Perhaps the immense power we released was the pouring out of all these irreplaceable emotions that...
Can you really call a place with no family your home?
Family... Rat, those two fungi might be
Oh yeah! Let's hurry and go take a look!
Pinter. Gimana sih? Lost heritage. Oh iya.
Take it easy. Easy money.
There is no escape!
Take it easy. Take it easy.
Time to go to work.
This way!
We'll meet again.
Take it easy. Take it easy.
Go as one!
Suruh bener. Ceritanya tuh. Iya. Bingung gak lo?
They're still here! Have they really been waiting here all the... We're back.
I'm sorry. I really am. But it's gone home and won't be able to return for a very long time. Don't be sad. It did it to protect you. Your happiness is more important to it than anything else in the world. It's said that Noor is its most important family member. That's your name, isn't it? Oh. This is wonderful. So it has left traces of itself after all. They will definitely meet again. Someday.
Nur Cahaya. Ada sana. We are all beginning. Okay. Bro. Gue kira tuh bakalan kayak di atas sini gitu, ada. It hurts my feeling, but again, I almost cried hard, but not that hard as like Aranara, because the Aranara things was literally, it kills me a lot. Like, I don't know why, but it screeched me to the death, gitu.
You're Mora's mom!
Gather!
Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
Ta-da! No! Oh, fine.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
First, I mark up the price by 30%. and then I offer a 20% discount. More for me, and the customers still feel like they're getting a bargain. Now that's what I call a
Every
win-win.
journey has its final day. Don't rush.
Let's go. Coy. Hook-nya ba sa tail? Waduh.
What would it be?
Kamisato Sweep!
Hear me.
Burst forth! Be still!
Feel this ancient power. The depths back. Moment of birth.
Barbados, guide us.
Kamisato Sweep!
I swear by my sword.
Pace yourself before you erase yourself.